How important is setting the tone early in these games? Because there's a period last night when Nico Raskin made a clearance at the touchline and you and him had a wee moment, and that really seemed to set the tone for what happened in the game.
Yeah, I always want to start on the front foot and winning duels. You cannot be dominant, you cannot win games if you're not in that state of mind, because then you only defend and you need to suffer all the time, and it's not what we want. We want to create something. I didn't do it one time in my career, to park a bus somewhere. So you want that for a team, so it's important to start like that. Otherwise, it's really difficult to make the switch during the game. There are some really good teams in the world, and managers with a totally different philosophy that I respect, because they win a lot of trophies also with that, with the philosophy to defend, to sit in and to wait. And when they go behind, still to change. Some do it. It's not the kind of football that I want to play with my team.
Philippe, can I help you? You spoke before the Tottenham game about there being some similarities to the style with Celtic. Can I help you after that performance last night, going into the Celtic game, that there is similarities in your preparation for two games in such a quick turnaround?
It helps because the preparation is really short. So if it's totally two different styles, it's even more difficult to prepare that really well in this short time. That's true. Yeah.
Leon was speaking a little bit earlier about changing system that's maybe helped the team, a small alteration. Do you agree that that's helped a little bit, that alteration that you've made, that's helped the team score more goals in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's always looking for solutions with the players you have, with the squad you have, and it's in small things, indeed, to finding spaces and to put players in situations where they can use their qualities, and that our weaknesses are more divided, or we protect each other in a better way. So in that way, it's with every team a little bit finding also this right balance between things. So indeed, it's true. Yeah.
Have you been practicing penalties? Are you going to be practicing?
We're going to do that tomorrow, but to be honest, we do that already all season. So we have a list in the dressing room. And I said to the players, we do it quite regular. And the player who will be, I said, from the first week of January will be last, he will have a sanction about that. So it's something that's living in the dressing room also. So we're doing that not especially for this game, it's going on already from the beginning of the season.
You enhanced your European reputation last night. How much would it mean to enhance your domestic reputation on Sunday?
As a club? No, yeah, we don't want to make choices, huh? We don't want to make choices. It's about wanting to win every game, every competition, everything you play for. So, we're busy about lifting that trophy on Sunday. That's our only thing that we're busy with in our minds. All focused on that game. The next game, and it's a massive one, and it's a nice one, and you feel a lot of enthusiasm around it from our fans, from the other side also. So I think it's really good games, and it's also two teams who want to win and who want to play to win. And I think you guys are also really happy about that.
James Tavernier rolled back the years against Spurs. That was a performance we've not seen from him in quite a while, but on Sunday it'll be a rather difficult opponent in Maeda. Is he up for that challenge, and do you have faith in him to lead the team to victory?
That's a really smart question. So that's a really big turn to come to the point. So I will not come to that point. You need to wait until Sunday. Sorry. Okay. But it was a really smart one.
Did coming so close in the Scottish Cup final in May, Philippe, dictate your policy for the summer? Did you find out that day the little things you might need to do to go and win a cup final against Celtic?
No, like I said, different players, different game in that way. A lot of different players on our side, on Celtic side not that much different. Also a bigger squad, more depth in squad than they had last season. So they've been better than last season. That's also the reality, we know. So we need to be better also. But we have a totally different squad than that moment. So it's now, with this squad, getting the best out of that game.
Last one, Mark.
Last night, Nico Raskin obviously caught the eye of his performance. I looked at his heat map this morning. It's actually quite difficult to see where he was playing because
it was really hot, the heat map.
He did cover a lot of ground. In terms of the partnership him and Cantwell had, his injury, Cantwell departing. In terms of managing Nico, have you asked him to do something different, or have you brought out what he naturally likes to play, or have you given a sort of freer role than in previous?
No, it's not a free role, for sure not. That role is totally not free. It's a very important role because you need to keep balance in the team. When you attack, when you defend. I think Nico can do both roles. He did also both roles in a really good way, but he's also really important the last, I would not say weeks, but months, in keeping this balance in the team, and that was something we need to rebuild, because we had an experienced player or two experienced players there last season who knew which moment to do what. So with the younger midfield, we had to we had to work on that to make it better again, to find this balance, to let them understand which moment to do what for the team. And Nico is taking really big steps in that way. In the same way, Bas is making big steps and Diamande is taking really big steps because they're really hungry to learn and to become better. And they're really hungry for all the collective video sessions, but also the individual ones. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the evolution that Nico is making because I know him already long time. I know his qualities. I know also what were the things to work on, and he's taking really big steps in that way.